Hi, welcome back to Dinner and a Side. Today we have a winning lineup of appetizers for March Madness that you can munch on while you're supporting your favorite team. We've got everything from Quesabirria Tacos to these awesome pizza bites that might just become your favorite appetizer. Our first appetizer today, Quesabirria Tacos. So there are two ways you can go about this. You can make your own birria. It's pretty easy, but it does take some time. I have a recipe for you down in the description. Or you can buy pre-made birria. You can usually get this in the meat section at the grocery store. I'm using street taco corn tortillas. We are keeping it small today. I like to use a flat griddle like this. It makes it really easy. I'm going to brush on some of the birria consomme. This is the sauce that the meat cooks in. Flip over the tortilla, add a little bit of birria on one side and plenty of cheese. I'm using Oaxaca cheese for this. It melts really well. Then close the tortilla and press it down to seal it. Once it's crispy, you can flip it over. Add a little more consomme on this side. And when they're done, stack them up on the plate. For garnish, I like to add some onions and chopped cilantro. So these are obviously really awesome when they're hot, fresh off the grill, but they are still really good when they're cold. Can't beat that. The melted cheese and the meat is so tender and delicious.
Our second appetizer recipe is pepperoni pizza rolls. I've been waiting for this one. My son loves pizza, so I'm always looking for how to make pizza-y things. Came across these cute little pizza bites from Moribana's Kitchen, and I just had to try them. You're gonna love them. I'm using King's Hawaiian Savory rolls for these, but you can use any roll, just break them apart. Then you'll need to make 2 slits in each bun. Don't cut too far down or they'll split in half. Now you can stuff 2 pieces of pepperoni into each side. And stuff in some mozzarella cheese. Put them on a baking sheet with parchment paper. This is where the magic happens. Mix melted butter with parsley, garlic salt, Parmesan cheese, and oregano. Stir that all up. We're gonna brush them right onto the top of the rolls. Be generous, it's delicious. Let's put these delicious looking buns in the oven. They're gonna bake at 350 degrees Fahrenheit for about 10 minutes. And when you pull them out, they'll be all melted and golden on top. Get ready for the cheese pull. Oh, so good. It's actually the garlic butter that draws you in. It's a winner.
All right, we are on appetizer number 3, and you are gonna be so stoked to hear what we are making. It's a barbecue pulled pork mac and cheese. Super creamy mac and cheese that we are serving in these cute little basketball cups. Start by boiling the pasta. It'll take about 7 minutes to al dente in boiling salted water. Next, heat up the pulled pork and stir in the barbecue sauce. Let's toast the breadcrumbs. You just need a little oil in the pan. I'm using panko breadcrumbs. Add a little salt or maybe some seasoning salt if you like. The oil will help them toast up all golden and tasty. When they're done, take them off the heat and set them aside while we finish the mac and cheese. When the pasta's done, you can save some of that pasta water and then drain it. In that same pot, melt some butter. Add the flour, garlic powder, mustard powder, salt, and pepper. Whisk that all up and let it cook for about a minute. Make sure the heat's not up too high. Then pour in the cream slowly while you whisk so that clumps don't form. No one likes clumpy mac and cheese. Now we're ready to add the cheese. I'm using Gruyere and sharp white cheddar. You want to add them 1 cheese at a time. Stir it in between until all the cheese melts and it's creamy again. Now for the second cheese. It's starting to get really cheesy in here. Give it a little season with salt and pepper. Now add the pasta to the pot and stir it all up to get the pasta coated in cheese. Here's where that pasta water comes in. If it's too thick, add a little water until it's really creamy. Now you can toss in the pulled pork, and I just gently fold it in rather than stirring it so that the pork stays in nice clumps. I bought these adorable little cups on Amazon so that I could serve these individually. You don't have to serve them like this, but it's really nice if you're at a larger party for people who just pick it up. It's great for finger food. Just gonna put some of the breadcrumbs on top. I love that as a topping. And then let's give it a try. It's nice and crunchy. It's super creamy and cheesy. I think this could win awards. I'm just saying.
Our fourth appetizer today is Totchos. If you've never had nachos made with tater tots before, you're in for a treat. I feel like I'm always the one making tater tots in our videos. I wonder what that says about me. These are just as easy to make as regular nachos, and dare I say, way more fun. Cover your baking sheet with parchment paper and get those tots in the oven. Just use the instructions on the package to cook them. While the tater tots are cooking, you can gather up all your toppings. We're gonna be using some ground beef, and I like to put on black beans, cheddar cheese, cherry tomatoes, black olives, green onions, jalapenos, and some cilantro. But this is really up to you. You choose what you like. Make sure you crumble up the beef as it cooks so it's in small pieces. When it's done, check if there's excess grease. You can remove it easily with a spoon or a paper towel like this. Then add the seasoning and a little water. Stir it all up and let it cook on medium heat for 2 to 3 minutes. When the tots are done, it's time to load them up. I'm gonna start with the ground beef. You just wanna sprinkle it on, and then the beans. You don't have to use the whole can unless you want to, of course. Spread on the cheese. Done! This goes into the oven for about 5 minutes. They already look great. Let's add some toppings. We've got our cherry tomatoes, olives, green onions, jalapeno, cilantro, and some sour cream. These totchos come out gooey and packed with flavor. They're fun to eat, and they're fun to take to a party. Although, I might not share mine.
Our final appetizer today are these delicious Philly cheesesteak French fries. If you're a fan of a Philly cheesesteak, you are going to love these. I am using actual cheese whiz for these. Might not be that great for you, but it is authentic. This is what they use on the Philly cheesesteak subs at Gino's and Pat's in Philadelphia. I'm also using frozen crinkle cut fries, and you can make these in the oven or the air fryer. I like to just dump them in the air fryer. It's so easy. It takes about 10 minutes on 400 degrees. Heat some oil in a pan, then add the onions and peppers and cook those for about 4 minutes. Don't forget to season with salt and pepper. Take them out of the pan. We're gonna add the steak right in there. I'm using the shaved beef that I can get at my grocery. I just chopped it up really well. You can do that to a piece of steak as well. Don't forget to season it. When it's brown, take it off the heat. And now for the cheese whiz. When you order a Philly cheesesteak, you can either get cheese whiz or provolone generally. So you could use either, or you could just use shredded cheddar if you don't want to use cheese whiz, or really any other type of nacho cheese would be fine. And I'm just gonna put this in the microwave and get it nice and toasty, just like that. Get the fries in a big bowl. Add on the onions and peppers, then add on the beef, spread it all around. And now for that cheese whiz. Smother it on, just do it, you're gonna love it. Yum, look at that. Are these better than the sandwich? You'll have to try them and find out. They're really good. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed these appetizers, we'd love it if you'd leave us a comment and subscribe to see our next appetizer frenzy.